Favorite part about the holidays. My favorite part is the Christmas breakfast. Every year my family has a huge Christmas breakfast and their favorite part is my sugar donuts. Sugar donuts are a really simple, easy breakfast or dessert to make in any occasion. You start off with 3 ingredients: biscuit dough, oil, and sugar. The simplest thing to start off with is just generic biscuit dough. You can use any kind and you separate each of them onto a tray. Second thing you do is fill your pot up with oil and make any kind of garnish to put on top. So I've been making biscuit donuts for just about 5 years now, and they've been a huge hit at every occasion, at any party, all the time, because they're just so simple to make. So like I said, we start off first with our generic brand donuts or biscuit dough. And we separate them into just the 3 each on any pan, just so they can dry out and they're a little bit easier to cut, just so that they're easier to manipulate. So you take one of these biscuits, and the second step is just to cut them in quarters. So first cut them in half, and then cut them in another half. What I like to do with the donut dough is take them and just pinch the edges so that once you put them in their fryer, you can just pop them right in there and not worry that they're puff up too much, and they'll cook through outside and in. So once you have all these separated, you're gonna fill up a pot. A medium-sized saucepan is fine, just to about halfway through with canola oil or any oil of your preference. And you can use any kind, any allergens you have. You can just use canola or peanut or whatever's best for you. Fill it about halfway through and heat it to complete heat, so it's super hot, but do not put the donuts in. Once you're ready and all your donuts are cut, you can put them in and you can lower the heat just to simmer. So let's bring that over here really quick. So our donuts are here and they're simmering really, really well. So once you see the donuts start floating up to the top at low heat, they're gonna start browning at the edges, and you can just start flipping them over. So as you can see, this one's already perfectly done. It's golden on the outside. And you're just gonna scoop it out with one of these spoons that have just little slits in them so you can drain them off. And you're gonna put them in a bowl that has a napkin in there so that soaks up all that excess oil. So once we have a couple that are done here and they're still warm, we're gonna bring them on over. And we're gonna make a mixture of any kind of garnish you like. My family really likes it when I put sugar and cinnamon together, and it mixes up really well to create a cinnamon sugar. I'm gonna sprinkle it on top, just so that it covers the entire donut, and you can toss them in really well. And once they're still warm, you toss them just a bit, they'll stick right onto it. If you heat the oil too much, the donuts won't cook thoroughly on the inside, and they'll be too overcooked on the outside, look something like this, so that the inside is still soft and the outside is burnt. They should look a lot more like this, that are golden brown and perfectly cooked on the inside and have a good crunch. These sugar donuts are really delicious and great to make for any occasion. They're really good for reheating it and making it the next day. So usually I put them for maybe cooking about 5 to 10 minutes, and I serve them with maple syrup. That's my favorite topping. We eat them for breakfast, and you can put any kind of filling on the inside, jelly, Nutella, even dulce de leche, which is what my family likes. So we fill it all up, and at the end, everybody just eats them all up. I had about 50 of these last year, and they were all gone. It's a really simple recipe to make, and it's really easy to do, and I hope you enjoy making them.